Hi everybody, welcome to this short overview of the QuickQuest on life cycles. What you'll see here are the teacher slides, and then we'll also take a look at the student handouts. And that comprises most of what this activity includes. A QuickQuest is like a mini web quest, and there's a short description down here at the last slide that you don't need to show to students, but it's some background for you. It does not include roles. A single individual student can do this, and it might take just 1 to 3 lessons. It really depends upon you. For younger students, you may simply use these slides and lead from the front of the classroom and have students do activities at their desks. But for older students, years 3 and 4 perhaps, you can use the handout on the QuickQuest on life cycles. So let's go to that so you can see the whole process there. For older students, or younger students using the whiteboard in front of the classroom, you might have them brainstorm on life and cycle and then combine the two so that they get their schema set up and thinking about what are life cycles. Then we want to open their brains to new ways of thinking about this. There's a fun little song about tadpoles turning into frogs and a little bit of thing about e-waste here, just to get a new idea about what life cycles could be. We then engage students in mind mapping. This can be on paper or software. And if you want to use software, there's a handy help page there that gives background on mind mapping and also some software that's great to use. What this does, it allows students to start to set up their understanding of what life cycles mean. We make sure they have the basic background, the scientific part of things, by having them analyze one plant and one animal based upon these examples down here. So essentially, it's just a little bit of making sure they know step by step at least a couple of species. But then we want them to apply that understanding by looking at some real-life examples and listing down what would be the stages of the life cycle for that particular being, and then what might be some conditions, threats, or needs for each one of those stages. And there's an example here for a platypus that you can use or not. Now notice that this is a Google Doc, and if you want to use this with students, you can edit in or out any aspects to it. Now, part of what makes a WebQuest or a QuickQuest really great is the challenging, deeper thinking that's being prompted. So here we take a twist on life cycles, and there's a really fun little video here called Taking Flight that looks at a child, a father, and a grandfather, then showing us these different stages in a life cycle of a human being, and asks students to reflect on that. Or students can choose to look at another twist, the life cycle of a plastic bottle. Both of these can then be used to expand their understanding of life cycle on their mind map, showing that they've grown, helping them understand how they've grown. And ending with a final reflection, which could be on one of 3 topics, and you might have one of those as a choice that you have students do, or you might add to that, and the students write the reflection here. Of course, if you're using Google Docs or Google and Chrome, you could have them speak into the browser and have them record there. And of course, it's all aligned with different standards, whether you're in the US or Australia, and it's all ready to go. So I hope you find this a useful activity and one that students enjoy and that you might use over and over again. Thanks a lot. All the best.